how I have missed you, my friends. So you've already read the caption, so you know what this video is gonna be about. But if you follow me on Instagram, like I said in my last video, then you would have known what this video is gonna be about a few weeks ago. So yes, if you don't follow me on Instagram, stop sleeping, _Pat Ryan. Chances are, if there's any big news, you're gonna hear it there first. So yes, Sonny Digital, the Sonny Digital, who produced Tuesday by Makonnen, the birthday song, Chainz and Kanye West, and countless other hits, Sonny Digital and myself are coming out with a track that drops tomorrow. It is currently Thursday, so tomorrow is Friday. You guys, this is big. This is gonna be very big. So I've had so many requests from you guys for me to tell you how this happened. How did I get a track with Sonny Digital? Now, the great thing about YouTube is, for those of you who have been following me from the beginning, you've seen my very first video where I had 0 subscribers up until now, where it's a little over 153,000 subscribers, maybe 35, 40 videos deep into my YouTube channel. And this happened. So how did it happen? So I like to think that opportunities like this are a result of a lot of smaller actions you've done in the past. So, you know, a lot of you guys know that I started playing saxophone when I was 9 years old. I, studied jazz throughout elementary school, middle school, high school, pretty intensely too. So that's really where I learned music. And then YouTube kind of came about just a little over a year ago. And, things really took off there. And if it wasn't for, all of my knowledge in the past of music, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel because I wouldn't have any content to post on YouTube because I wouldn't know how to produce music. So, really, in the big scheme of things, it all starts with everything you've done in the past. And this is for all you guys wondering, how do I get an opportunity like this? So like I said, if it wasn't for my previous knowledge of music, I wouldn't have any content to post on YouTube. And if I didn't have that knowledge, there wouldn't be a YouTube channel at all. And the YouTube channel is really what got me, the audience and the people watching for an opportunity like this to kind of find me. Because opportunity seeks those who are prepared for it. So let's fast forward a bit from my very first YouTube video up until the video that I have it was titled something about it was like the Chance and the Russ type of beat. That was the one where after I made that track, I got the most demand from you guys to actually release the full track. And you guys have been asking for full tracks basically since I started making YouTube videos. But that one, I guess, spoke to you guys and it really spoke to me as well. So I said, you know what, I'm gonna put in the time. I went to Atlanta, I recorded with Drock and Lil Bird. We got that track out, and today, just on Spotify alone, it's got over 350,000 streams. That's just my very first track ever that I've distributed, which is crazy to me. The support from you guys is real. So 2 days after that track comes out, I was contacted by Cameron Carty, who is an engineer. He does mixing and mastering out of Atlanta. I've mentioned him in a previous video. He's mastered, or mixed, engineered, I should say, for people like 2 Chainz, Young Thug, Migos, Fetty Wap, and the list continues. Sorry for the noise, that's this guy. So 2 days after Goldfish hits Spotify and all the streaming platforms, Cameron hits me up basically asking if I could do a track produce a track for another big artist. So I said, hell yeah. We got to talking and we just kind of linked. He's been a mentor for me ever since, because he's really in the industry. So he's got a wealth of knowledge, that he's just been able to help me out to really get me to this point now. So he hit me up and he was like, yo, can you work on a track for, another big artist? So I said, of course, let's do it. So we worked on that. Nothing really came of it, and that's another thing. Not every opportunity is going to, result in the outcome that you hope for. But it's all about pushing forward and, just persisting. So, anyways, I made that track. Nothing came of it, and I told him, I was like, let's keep working, let's keep pushing, and see what else we can come up with. So later on, I sent him the track that I'm coming out with Sonny Digital on. I sent it to him. I was like, yo, what do you think of this mix before I put it out? And he said, yo, send me the stems and I'll mix it and do everything for you. So, like I said, he's helped me out a lot. You guys gotta check him out on Instagram. I'll put up his Instagram in the description as well as in this video. But so he mixed the track, and it's funny because Sonny Digital has a track called My Guy, where he's basically talking about how he knows the plug, right? So I told Cam, I was like, because Cam was helping me out, you know, making connections with all this stuff. So I was like, yo, Cam, I'm gonna put that track as your ringtone on my phone for every time you hit me up. And so he responded and he was like, why don't you get Sonny on this track? And I'm just like, so I told him, I was like, I don't have that clout. Sonny Digital doesn't know who I am. I'm just Pat, I'm just this guy, right? So the next thing he does is sends me a screenshot of a text to Sonny Digital with the song, my song that he was mixing, in the text saying, yo, we want you on a second verse. And I'm just like, this is crazy. So the next day, Cam hits me up and he's like, yo, I have some decent news. And you know, I was like, yo, decent news is good news. So he's like, Sonny wants to do the track. So at this point, I'm still working at the marina. Like, I'm literally at work when he's texting me this, and I'm geeking out inside. I'm like, holy shit, Sonny Digital wants to do a track with me. And like, I still didn't believe it. Like, I didn't even believe it until Cam literally sent me the song with his verse on it. I was just like skeptical because to me, it's something huge, you know what I mean? Like, I've been working so long to get to this point. So, I mean, I think for anybody, when something big like that happens the first time, you're not really gonna believe it until it like, you hear it and it materializes. So fast forward a couple weeks, Cam hits me with a text and he's like, yo, I'm going over Sonny's place and we're gonna record the verse. So I'm still just like, this whole entire time I've been freaking out, like just like nonstop, but trying to like, you know, reserve myself. But it was just like so surreal to me. So it was crazy. Like, Cam's in the studio with Sonny Digital, and like he posted on his story, like you can't see Sonny, but I could hear him in the background, like, oh, where is he from? And Cam's like, oh, he's from Miami. So it was just like surreal to know that this was actually happening. So about an hour later, Cam texts me back and he's like, yo, the verse is done. Do you want to wait until it's mixed to hear it, or do you want to hear the rough version? And I'm just like, send it to me. I need to know that this is not, I need to know this is real. So he sends me the track and I hear it and I'm just like, this is it. Like, I've got a track with Sonny Digital. And now you guys, I get to share it with you guys tomorrow. Like, it comes out tomorrow. Should be on all the platforms, definitely on SoundCloud, since I have the ability to post like whenever I want on there. But each different streaming platform takes a little bit of time. They're all a little bit different, but it should be out like for sure everywhere by Friday, Saturday. It should be, on whatever platform you use. So my message in all this to you guys is really like, big things happen from small beginnings. And you've probably heard that before, but it is so true. I mean, all of this started with 0 subscribers just over a year ago and 1 video. And regardless of all the comments I've got saying, this is trash, blah, 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 I knew something could come from it. So I just persisted and it's gotten to this point. These videos are really here to show you guys that you can achieve something that, whether it's your parents, your family, your friends, your teachers, might tell you is unrealistic in a very realistic way. Like, you've seen everything from the beginning, from video 1 up until now, which, like I said, is not even that many videos, maybe 40 or so. So if you want to do something great, you just have to have it in your head that, just start from somewhere. Try new things that you haven't tried before, and you'll experience different results. And don't worry about your friends. Don't worry about, what anybody else says. I used to post stuff on Instagram and get 10 likes and I'd be like, yo, is my music trash? But then I realized, like, your friends and the people know you from, school or wherever they met you, like the kid that, lived down the block, used to ride bikes with, whatever it is, like, they know you as that person. They don't know you as the person you are trying to become. So don't worry about, how many times your friends likes your music or your posts, whatever it is. Your supporters are out there and the internet is free for you to go find them. So can you pay for a feature? Yes, you can, but this happened organically. It happened because of the content I've been putting out and ultimately because of your support. You guys got the channel to where it is and to the point where, just things started happening. And you know, it's like a snowball effect. That's really what I would call it. So I'm gonna wrap this up because I've actually got a consultation in a couple of minutes, which if you guys don't know, you can book one-on-one time with me on my website at ryanofficial.com. But yeah, you know, I just wanted to share this with you guys. You know, the song is coming out tomorrow, like I said, Friday. It'll be on all platforms, and I'm extremely excited to share this with you guys, and I'm gonna need your help to really run this up. We gotta get this, you know, as far as we can. Like I said, Goldfish has over 350,000 streams on Spotify alone. I think we can double it with this one. I think we can. Like I said, this is only my second track ever to be released, and it's with Sonny Digital. I can't thank you guys enough for all the support that's brought me to this point. Who knows what could happen for the third or fourth or fifth track? And that's what this is all about. It's just about pushing yourself, pushing the boundaries, and just, you know, surprising yourself. And you guys can do it too. Like I said, just put in the time, put in the work on your own, and when you feel like you're ready, just share your work with people, and that's how you grow. So my friends, listen to me, okay? Listen. November 17th, mark it in your calendar. Pat Ryan, Sonny Digital, produced by Drock, mixed and mastered by Cameron Carty himself. This is gonna be huge, and like I said, I'm gonna need your help to really get this everywhere. You know, I'm in the new spot in Miami. You guys can expect a home and a studio tour very soon, and obviously more content to follow. But yo, let's run this up. I need you guys' help more than ever with this track, okay? Like I said, it's gonna be on SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Google Play, Amazon, whatever it is that you guys use, it'll be there. So until next time, I'll catch you guys in the next video.